Hey guys, in this video I will show you how we built our F-22 Raptor RC plane with foam board. The wingspan is 39 inch or 1 meter. You can use pusher prop or EDF for this airframe. The plans are in PDF files you can download on my website. Please check this video descriptions for more info. We use 5mm Depron foam and use hot glue to assemble the parts. Here, he makes a hole on the foam parts for inserting bamboo spar. You can see here the constructions inside this model are so minimal, so it's easy to add single or twin EDF. I bet you can insert a single 6S 70mm EDF and still have plenty of power. Roy now installing the motor mount for pusher prop configuration. This is one of the main wing parts, the bottom part. This is a unique design for wing as I never use it in any of my model. You will see why when he finishes the wing by installing the top part. Here he make a ditch along the center of the part to be able to fold it. On this step, do not glue to fix this part yet, because if you did, the back part that just behind the cockpit will not fit. This part needs to be curved, so he covered the outer surface with packing tapes, so it will not break when he bend it. Scoring lines for easier bending. He used hair dryer to warm the foam, also for easier bending. This is the back part that I was talking about. It will not fit if you glue the part that I pointed out earlier. For the nose tip, you need a block of foam or balsa wood. And this is the unique wing design that I was talking about earlier. He makes two holes according to the plans to guide the angle of the vertical steps. You will see how in the next minute. Because now I have a 3D printer, I 3D print the pilot figure. Here I use Bamboo Lab X1 Carbon. It's very easy and fun to use, and also a very fast printer. I paint the printed plastic with acrylic paint using spray paint and hand brush. Here Roy covered the cockpit base with wax paper before paint it black. Wax paper will also use for covering the whole model. You need to wet the paper first and glue it using PVA glue, just like Roy did here. You need to wait at least 3 hours before paint it, but better leave it overnight. You can make the canopy with segmented parts like this, just like my sq.ft canopy. I have all the drawings on the plans. Or you can use molding technique to make the canopy. I share all the STL files along with the plans, including this canopy mold. You need to fill the mold with gapes and smooth out the surface with putty if you want to use it for vacuum former. But if you want to just use the 3D printed mold as it is, please watch my A10 build video. The first thing I do after inserting the battery is to check the balance of the plane on the CG spot. I copy the CG location from Freewing F-22 model on its manual book. This model is slightly smaller than Freewing, which has 106 centimeters. What I'm doing here is just to see the glide path, just to make sure whether the CG is correct. Any path other than upward glide is good to go. Control surfaces check. I use 2 servo on the main wing as aileron and 2 servo on the tail as elevons. There will be series of flight tests using different combination of battery and prop size. Maiden flight with 3S Lipo and 10-inch 3 blades prop. Maiden flight was just to test the CG and trim the control surfaces. No need to trim this time, and the CG is spot on. Just be careful when you bang the plane 90 degree, because I didn't add rudder, the nose will drop down.
Nice. Detailnya dulu, yang kalau ininya mulu. Oh ya, bisa. Nah, maksudnya bisa.
Second flight with 3S Lipo again, but this time with 2 blades 10-inch prop. It was slightly better performance than with using 3 blades prop, so I confident enough to make loops and rolls. Third flight, this time using 4S Lipo and the same prop as previous flight. I think we found the best combination.
Cobra. Iya, mantap deh. Wah.
Actually, last night I already prepped with landing gear. Just in case every test worked well, I will test it to take off with wheel. The thing I'm most concerned about is the prop size. It will struck the runway using 10-inch prop, so I will use 8-inch prop for this test. That was a sweet takeoff. I used 4S with 8-inch prop. Never have a prop strike.
Motion airship ada lah.
A bonus scene. This was my Piper Seneca, crashed and repaired 2 times, and this is the 3rd repair and waiting for the first flight again. Thanks for watching and see you again in the next model plane design.